We're keeping the streak going, even with crazy hair. Do you see my crazy hair, Emma? It's crazy. It's so crazy. So I just applied not too long ago for a $25,000 grant through Amazon, and I saw it probably a few weeks ago and wanted to make sure that I applied. Do I have control over if I get it or not? No, but here is the big aha moment that I already had this before, but I needed to be reminded of it, and I think that's life. Like, it's so easy to go through the motions of day-to-day life, and you have to relearn different parts of yourself. You have to relearn what's important to you. Sometimes you need to adapt and shift. Like, sometimes it's different than it used to be. But the thing that one of the things I'm most proud of throughout my 17-year career is that I've always just gone for it. Like, I could literally sit here and tell you every moment that I've gone for it, and 9 times out of 10 it worked. Like, truly, I've been able to do some of the coolest things ever, meet some of the coolest people ever. Like, I traveled for a whole month in an RV. I got multiple venues for free for fundraising. I got 2 vehicles for free. I got to travel to New York City, fully paid for, to receive an award. I've done a TEDx talk. I'm working on my second TEDx talk. What other cool things have I done? I've mailed letters to big companies like Donato's, Coca-Cola, Zulily, been able to connect with people and get fundraising dollars, sponsorship dollars, put on huge events that reach 6 figures and in fundraising, and even like online launches and done 6 figures. I've traveled all around the world, and I don't say these things to be like, look at me, but it's because I went for it. Like, I love the saying from Wayne Gretzky, if I could talk. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Like, none of those things were guaranteed. Like, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of doors that did not open, or they opened and then they closed. And that's a part of it too. Like, I was in the running for being a co-host for the CW, and I didn't get it. What's up? Oh, the computer? Yeah. It's not connected right now. So I didn't get the CW co-host. I was really bummed about that. Because I was excited, but it just wasn't my door. I'm trying to think what else I got turned down for. I was in the running for a TJ Maxx ambassador years ago. Like, they were doing like a top 10, and I didn't get it. I got like close, but I didn't get it. And it was just even fun to go through the process. And like, that's the thing that I really focus on. What's the worst that can happen? I gave it my best, and I will never wonder what if. That's nice, right? Like, that's nice. So make more decisions out of your wealthiest self versus fear. The fear will be there. Don't get me wrong. Every new level, there is fear. And so I wanted to speak some life into things that I'm committed to. I'm open to all the things, but these are things like you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And so these are like things that I'm going for. Like, I am going for them, and I am open to if they close, if they don't open, if something better comes, but I'm at least, like, they're on my heart for a reason, and it's my responsibility, truly. Like, I take business and being an entrepreneur like an oath, like a doctor, like an attorney. This is an oath. There's a huge responsibility that I get to fulfill if I'm going to continue to call myself an entrepreneur. And anytime you want to get off the ride, you can. Like, for the most part, you can walk away if you want to. And so it's like, if you're choosing to be here, like, this is just my philosophy. If I'm choosing to be here, do you have to go potty? No. Okay, go potty. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to wrap this up. But yeah, if you're choosing to be here, like, let's make it mean something. Let's make it count. Let's make a big splash. And you don't have to want a big $1 billion business to do this philosophy. I think it's actually quite the opposite. Like, I've done this since day one, 17 plus years ago, and I had no intentions of being where I am now. So it's like, no matter where you're at and no matter where you're heading, the energy of I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it is one of the biggest joys of life. Like, you know, I may not have my 2 children if I didn't go for reaching out to my husband, and him reconnecting with me. Like, there's just so many powerful butterfly effect moments of our life. And a lot of times we have a huge part in those butterfly moments. And we don't even always realize it. So a few that I am speaking into existence is I am reapplying for another TEDx talk. They actually have a really cool program called a TEDx. It's called the TEDx Audacious Project. It's for like mission-based organizations and businesses. I just learned about it, and it seems really, really cool. I've always wanted to have a blog. I've always wanted to have an Etsy store. I am learning so much more about being an Amazon influencer. It's different than like being like, they call it an associate, which is like an affiliate. So I'm going for that because there's like some huge potential there. I'm going for, I drink a supplement called Happy Juice, and it has literally changed my life. It helped pull me out of depression. It helped decrease all the inflammation in my body. It gives me so much energy and focus every single day. So I want to like literally get that in the hands of as many moms as I possibly can. Like, I feel a deep responsibility because the person I bought it from is so passionate about it, and she's a mom too. And I'm like so grateful that she was so passionate about talking about it. I've always wanted to be a DJ, so I have an idea for that. That feels good. I know that's like completely like left field. Writing the Naked Method book, Wealthy Week, which is going to be like a week long in December, all virtual for moms, like a huge party, tons of speakers. I want it to be an annual thing. I want it to be virtual, so it's super accessible to moms everywhere. But then at the end of the week, there'll be like an in-person party for those that are like, I want to be at that party. And that's where I'm going to DJ. Yep, that's where that's going to happen. I've always wanted to have a magazine, so we're going to have a magazine. It's all about like these promises that have been on my heart that I haven't gone for them, and I feel out of alignment. Yes. Did you go potty? Okay. Do you want me to end my video? Okay. So there's lots more, but to be continued in true mom life fashion. Everyone was good before I did this video, and now it's like everyone wants mom. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So in conclusion, what are you going to go for? What are you gonna go for? Because the more you go for it, the more chances you have to win. Truly. You gotta take the shots, and you gotta be open to the result. The result may be different than what you're wanting, and that's like, don't focus on that. Focus on taking more shots, literally like swings, right? Putting in the reps, putting in the energy and effort, seeing where it takes you, enjoying the process is absolutely key. So stay tuned for all the updates, but I hope this gives you some inspiration. I'm just a normal mom from Columbus, Ohio, and just has a big passion to help some other moms out there. So let's go.